Welcome to another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. I'm Baby Venus. This is episode 17, and we are in the Twilight Forest. We are going to try to complete several more of the boss fights in the new dungeons we haven't done yet, and see how far we can get. So if you remember, back on episode 4 maybe, we went into the Twilight Forest kind of early because we needed to get the metal to make the one pickaxe. So we've already done the hedge mazes and killed the snake boss, the Naga, and then we also went to the witch tower and we killed the lich. So if you want to see that, go back to episode, I believe it was 4 or 5, and you can see me fight the Naga and the lich when I was much weaker, and they were actually difficult fights. Now we're a lot stronger. So we can go ahead and proceed and do some more bosses. So here's the swamp. I think I was just looking in the wrong biome. So I need to find a hill that's in this swampy type area. Or some type of, yeah, like this. Here we go. Alright, so here's what we were looking for. The hill, apparently those other hills are just those tiny little rooms with a couple enemies and some chests. This is what we're actually looking for the next part of this adventure. Alright, so there's a dungeon entrance here. I'm guessing we just break through and go down into it. Let's see. So this is the underground maze. Normally it's really dark in here. I have night vision a lot of times because of some of my weapons and stuff I have equipped gives me night vision. So hopefully we don't have to use torches or anything, but this is a pretty crazy actual maze since last time I've been here. It took me a while to figure it out. There's a lot of enemies, there's a lot of booby traps. You'll see some of these chests are going to have tripwires and things. And when I open them, they will explode. Oh, I hear something. They might have started exploded already. Let's see. I'll try to take some of this stuff before I trip it. But I bet if I walk in here, yep, see that tripwire I just crossed? Look. Boom. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Whew, see that? Oh, that was kind of crazy. Well, I guess we know we've been in there. Another chest here. We'll take, we're only going to take the ironwood, some of the rarer stuff. We're not going to grab everything. Charm of Keeping can be put on your bauble slot. What that does is anytime you die, your gear and everything you have stays on you. When you res like at your bed like normally, but you still have all your gear and all the weapons and everything. They don't go to your grave. Okay, so let's see what's here. I haven't found any enemies yet, but I can hear some enemies. Here's a section that goes down, so let's see if we can break this open and go in there. There's obviously some lag. Okay, so let's jump down. Whoa, okay, oh, hello. 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 Bunch of friends to greet us when we landed. Okay, so we're on the second floor already. We're going to keep opening these chests whenever possible because there might be something cool in there. You never know. Ironwood. We're going to definitely keep the Charm to Keeping whenever we can find those. Those are valuable, and they're only found in this place that we're in here. So, iron bars will keep. They're actually difficult to make. So, here's a. Oh, here's some more. Another Minotaur. One of these pinch beetles. Ow! Oh, it picked me up. No, don't poison me, please. Please don't poison me. Oh, he did. He poisoned me. That's really bad. Killed him. Oh, I think I see some meat. There's too much loot on the ground to get it right now, though. Ow! Oh, they keep charging at me. Okay, let's get rid of some of this junk loot and pick up the good stuff. There you go, raw meat. That's what we wanted. Oh. Kill that guy. Let's see what's in here. And all these chests have like not very much great stuff in them. Eat one of these apples. These mazes tend to be pretty huge. Oh, there it is, Minoshroom. Okay, there's the boss. Hi, buddy. Oh, ow. Ow. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, he was easy. He was easy. Let's get rid of some of the stuff we don't need. We got his head. Got his shader bags. We got Diamond Minotaur Axe. That's pretty cool. Extra damage while charging. That's interesting. And I got Beef Stroganoff. 2 bowls of that. A new food I haven't eaten yet, so that's cool. Alright, so that's it for this place. So now that we've got the Minoshroom trophy and the meat, all that stuff, we can get out of here. So we're going to /home, go back home, put away our trophies, and then go to the next part of this Twilight Forest. Alright, so we're back in the Twilight Forest. The next thing we need to do is the Hydra, which is in the Fire Swamp, which I'm not sure exactly what it is on this map, but I'm thinking it's this thing to the east here, but I definitely don't know for sure. The symbols are not very, not the best quality, so we're going to go over there first and check out that thing and see if that's what the Hydra is. Here's where the Hydra is going to be, in this big, right on the other side of this big mountain, there's going to be the Hydra. Sometimes it's a very easy fight, but it still looks cool. There he is, 3-headed Hydra. We're going to let him do some attacks and show us what he can do before we kill it, but here he is up close. So he's got 3 heads. Obviously he does fire breath like that. All 3 heads shoot fire. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Because of the slight lag on the server, these fights are easier than they should be. Ooh, he's got 500 health though. You can kill the heads one at a time. And the heads will fall off and they'll be a little easier to mess with. Normally, without the lag, they will be doing a lot more damage. It's harder to dodge their flame breaths. Usually. It's a pretty cool looking enemy though. Oh, he's got, what's this guy got? Water breath? Oh, he's trying to bite me? I'm gonna land to see if I can do some more damage this way. Definitely do more damage when I'm not flying. Just gonna try to get one of those heads to fall off. It says he still has 500 hearts, but you can see the little meter above his head's going down every time I hit him. So, not exactly sure how much health he has. Yeah, unfortunately these fights are a little easier than intended just because of the server lag. Oh, ow, ow. Maybe I spoke too soon. Alright, so the first head's dead. We killed the first head, and now he only has 2 left. See if we can shoot it with our laser gun. Oh no, it still has all 3 heads. Now it has a 4th head? Now it's got 4 heads? Now I'm confused. How did it sprout a 4th head? So this laser's doing a number on it. Oh yeah, we killed it. Okay, so there's 1 head dead, 2 heads dead, 3 3 heads dead. What is this 4th? The new head that sprouted out. Okay, that just disappeared. Alright, so that was the Hydra fight. Not that tough. And we'll pick up everything here. Let's see what we got. We got the Hydra trophy. We got some fiery blood. And the shader. We don't need the sulfur. Yeah, that was it. So that's the Hydra. So the next thing we're going to do now that the Hydra is dead is the Phantom Knight, which is down in the dungeon we went to way back in episode 5 or 6, where we fought all those crabs to get those ingots to build the pickaxe that we needed to mine the stuff in the nether. So I think that was episode 5, 6, one of those. But we marked the dungeon entrance for that in case we ever needed to go back. I mean, I knew we would need to go back eventually to kill the boss. At the time, we were not strong enough, plus we hadn't killed the Hydra yet, so we couldn't actually go in here into the boss's lair. So here's the entrance that we used back then. Here's a little pedestal. All we had to do was put the head of anything on there. We already did this before, but like that. Oof. Put the head on top. You can pick it back up. Now we can go in here, and if I remember correctly, it wasn't a terribly confusing way to get to the boss here. I think it was just basically through here and then down this way. I think the boss was like pretty close to the entrance. It should be right over here maybe? Or over here? Yeah, right here. So, this is going to be where the boss is in this room here, I do believe. Yeah, so there's a bunch of these guys. This is the boss. Oh boy. Let's see what happens. Well, they're not too... They have a lot of health. There's, I think there's 5 or 6 of them we have to fight at once, so... Let's see if these guys put up any type of a challenge. Unkillable Phantom Dancer of the Drainer. Oh boy. They seem to be backing away from me for some reason. Maybe they're smart and they know how strong we are. Wahaha. Ooh. I've killed a couple of them. They've got Wither on me, but this might be the last one. He's got one up. No, there's not the last one for sure. He's got one up, so he'll respawn when I kill him. There's an... Oh, was it? Oh, that's the big guy, the Phantom. The Phantom Knight is this big dude. Okay. He's definitely doing some damage to me. And I've got Wither and maybe Darkness or something like that. Ow. Of Twin Lives. Rare Rusting Phantom Knight of Twin Lives. 1-up Quick Start, Wither, and Rust. Do I have those I don't have those potions on me. The instant health potions I got. Oh god, he's shooting out. Oh, he's shooting out a ton of pickaxes at me. This isn't not cool at all. I might actually die. Let me start laser beaming him. Look how many things he's throwing out. That's insane. Alright, yeah. Oh, I might die. Die. Get him through the wall. Oh man, he actually got me. Ugh. I almost had him. He killed me though. Okay, now we just gotta get back in here, get our loot, our body before he kills us again. Okay. Oh, he's still almost dead. He's still where he was health-wise, so this should be pretty simple. Finish him off. I was worried he was gonna regenerate, but he didn't. Alright. Put Wither on me again, which I don't like too much, but he dead. Let me get this loot situation figured out. Yeah, I gotta put my astronaut gear back on. Okay. We got a couple of phantom plate chest pieces off of him. What else did we get? I think the rest of the stuff's in the actual... Oh, we got a knightly sword too. I think this most of the loot is going to be inside the treasure chests. We don't need all these we don't need all these axes. I'm gonna eat some of these Hydra chops. Alright, let's open this chest and see what's in here. Oh, cool. Okay, so here's another shader bag, Nightly axe, that's pretty cool. Nightly pick. I'll take all this stuff. Here's his head. And is never lost on death. Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll take all that stuff. Oh, we can already see some. There it is. There we go. We can already see some ghast up there, some Ur-ghast. Now this tower is a really cool place. There's a lot of interesting things. The fact that we can fly is going to make this a lot more doable. But you can see this tower is A, huge, and B, there's a lot of unique things that only occur in this tower. So let's start at the bottom. Let's pretend we can't fly. We'll go in through the bottom here. So this is the way you get in. It's really cool. It's a secret door. So you basically right click and it opens up. How awesome is that? And then you can walk through. And this is how this place works. You right click on things, they open up. Certain places are locked and you cannot click on them. You need to go find keys and unlock those areas by fighting bosses, by fighting like mini bosses, enemies. Alright, so now we're in here. We're going to just keep walking around. Aha, okay. Now we can fly up above. There we go. Here's the way out. Turn the lights on. Oh, some baddies. Spider. There's some spawners. Ooh, ghast spawners. Ur-ghast spawners. So there are mini Ur-ghasts, and then there's the boss that's the Ur-ghast, which is like much more difficult. So there's these little guys. Those are called Karmasine Ghastlings, which is what these spawners are for. Which, as you saw, are not very hard. One hit, they're dead. Turn some more lights on here. And then outside the top of the tower is going to be the actual boss, which is what we're here to kill. Well, so far, nada. Okay, yep, there it is. Oh, shit. Oh, he's huge. Oh, he's huge and scary. I know you can only use ranged weapons on him. You cannot attack him with melee, so... Oh, God, that's scary. Oh, don't hit me. I'm just going to hope I can spin around him and hit him with my laser here and there. Just, the lag is not helping me right now. Come on. Whoa, oh, God. Oh, look at all the ghast tears! It's like raining ghast tears. Oh no, those hurt me. Oh, those are bad. Those are bad ghast tears. Oh, I thought I could scoop the... Oh, there's little mini guys coming up to help him. Oh, they're healing him. They're coming from below to heal him. So it seems like I only can hit him in the legs. Just freaking out. Oh, it's so scary. Lightning bolts? What is this? It's insane. He's raining ghast tears, which hurt quite a bit if you go underneath him. And these little guys are coming up to help him out. Oh. He's like mad, man. It's like the mother ghast and her little baby's coming up to help her. Come here, little babies. You are no match for my deadly laser beam of death. Oh, ow! Oh, yeah, she's above me crying on me. Let's make sure you drop your loot on top of this tower, not like in the middle of nowhere. keep moving, she's kind of slow. Alright, so that's dead. The loot, we got the quest complete for that too. The loot should be right here. Nice, so Ur-ghast trophy. We got a bunch of Carmenite. I don't know what that even does, but that's cool. A shader bag, Ur-ghast shader, fiery tears. I don't know what most of this stuff does, but we'll figure it out. Cool, so boss dead. Which the next boss in the list is the Yeti. So once you find a snow or ice biome, you just need to look for one of these big hill type structures like this. And then there's a cave with 4 entrances. There's going to be some smaller Yetis in here and an Alpha Yeti. Once you get to the center, the Alpha Yeti should spawn, which is the boss we need to kill to move on. So we got these little Yetis here. And they'll drop Yeti fur, which you can make armor out of. Maybe some other things. Oh, he picked me up. He picked me up. Yep, I guess they pick you up. And then once we get to the center of this cave, the boss should spawn right in the middle here. No, I don't really remember how difficult he is, but I want to try to go around skirt around the outside here and kill some of these little guys first before I spawn him. Because I don't know if they join in or not. I'll at least kill one more of these guys. Very easy. And then you can see they give me Arctic fur, which we can use to make Arctic jackets, all the pieces of gear, which are not bad. They're not amazing gear, but they're pretty cool looking. So, let's see if this guy spawns when they go in here. He should pop up right in that little stone right in the center there. Yep, there he is. Oh, big Alpha Yeti. Oh, it picked me up. It picked me up. It threw me. Oh. So far, no damage. I'm just gonna let him play with me for a minute. See how much he hurts. Right now, he's just throwing me around. Get out of here, Yeti. Oh! Now he's hurting me. Oh, he's throwing snowballs and punches at me. Oh, and potions. He's throwing potions. Oh, okay. Now that hurts a lot. Oh, now that hurts. Ooh, he threw a lot of potions and stuff at me. That didn't hurt tremendously, but it did hurt some. He's almost dead. He's probably going to kill himself on my armor. Yep. I have thorns on this weapon, so when they attack me, they take damage. Yeah, he was pretty easy. So, he threw a lot of potions and stuff at me. I should have seen what the potions did, but let's see what we got for killing him. We got Alpha Yeti fur, which is used to make even better armor, which has a glowing effect. Chills attackers, protection 2. That's pretty cool. And then the shader bags like we always get. Here is the Ice Queen's thing. Now once again, we can fly, so technically we could fly right to the very top of this place and just go fight her, but we want to explore and see what else is in here. These blocks that the building is made of, Aurora blocks, are amazing. So the way you see this like green and blue, if you just watch it still, you'll see that it actually moves. So the green and blue actually like swirls around. It's not a stationary color. The blocks change color. And the pattern like this, it always makes this pattern no matter how you lay it out. So you can bring these home and make a house out of them, and the house will look exactly like this. It'll be green and blue and all swirled, and the blocks will move. It's pretty cool. Let's just go right in the front door here then. They made this content assuming you can't fly because A, it was extremely difficult to get the flying ring, but also this mod pack is supposed to be able to play it by itself with no other mod packs, so this doesn't have its own flying ring, so it assumes you can't fly. It is going to make this ascent a lot easier though. Usually you have to sit here and jump block to block, and it's kind of like a jumping puzzle, but we can just fly up and collect these anything cool we find. So ironwood, those little necklaces, those are useful. Spiral staircase here. So far no enemies, but I can almost guarantee there'll be enemies up here somewhere. So Snow Guardian is one. He kind of looks like the Guardians in the here's the other one that killed itself. Stable ice core. So neither of these is very... Snow Guardian, stable ice core. Neither of these is super difficult to kill, but they are interesting. Oh, there she is, Ice Queen. Okay, this is the boss fight. So we're gonna take our sword out. Let her attack a couple times, because so far this stuff hasn't been all that difficult where it's gonna kill us. Okay, she does spawn, what does she spawn? Ice crystals, they're called. She spawns mobs called ice crystals. Oh, I fell through the hole in the floor. Oops. Did she go down there? Come back up. There she is. Oh, she's smashing holes in the floor. That's not good. Where's she going? Why are you going down there, Queenie? Come back up. Fight me like a man. Or I'll come down to you. However you want to do this. She's got 72 hearts. Not a ton. Considering my sword does like 20 per hit. So she throws snowballs and potions at you. She spawns mobs. Overall, not extremely difficult looking. She seems like she's trying to go back upstairs to her house, but she can't get up there. Let's try to help her out a little bit. Let's break a hole in the roof. There we go. Now you can get back up here, maybe. We got some more enemies. These things are dropping snowballs and loot bags like crazy. I got 3 common loot bags so far. There you go. There's the queen. Oh, she keeps trying to push me through the floor. If I couldn't fly, I probably would have taken a ton of fall damage. Maybe that's what's different. Maybe that's adds to the difficulty, taking fall damage. She's about to die now, though, so hit her 1 or 2 more times, she should be dead. There we go. Big explosion. All right, and we got the loot. So, what did we get? Well, we could throw out some of this junk to make some room. Let's see. We don't need this. Seeker bow. That might be interesting. I don't know what that is. We'll keep that for now. We don't need these maze wafers. We don't need this many snowballs either. There's her head. Got the Snow Queen trophy. These loot bags we got from her things she summoned. We got this. That's from the Alpha Yeti. Here you go. The shader bag from the Snow Queen. She didn't give us all this things too. Ice bombs. 6 ice bombs. Cool. I don't know what they do exactly, but let me equip these keeping charms. Now we've got 7. Alright, so we've got the Snow Queen head trophy we can put on our wall in our house. And, so to get up to the clouds there, you're supposed to find where this Ur-ghast soil is and plant the magic beans. And look at that. Immediately sprouts a massive beanstalk. Just like Jack and the Beanstalk. Now, we can do this in the overworld too, which is why I'm bringing these other 2 beans back with me in some of the soil. You can make a giant winding beanstalk up to whatever you want to do at the top, but here, you're supposed to go break through the clouds, and then come up here and fight the giants. So we'll fly up here. There's this little cloud area, and then there's some giants, and they really are giant. You'll see. It's pretty funny. Look. Look how massive it is. And he looks like you. So that's what my character looks like without any armor on. Rare, Wither Giant Minor of Repulsion. Exhaustion, Regen, Wither, and Gravity. Look how huge he is. Pretty amazing. Oh, it gives me Wither. That's not good. Hopefully I'm strong to kill him. He's got Regen, which might make it a little tricky. He is not really taking any damage from my sword. He's definitely hurting me, though. Let me try to laser beam him, see if there's any better luck. Sometimes the laser does more damage. There we go. Got him. And then, in my opinion, the coolest part of this guy is the pickaxe he drops, which you saw I just picked up, right? It looked a little larger than a regular pickaxe, huh? But if you equip it and look at yourself, You can see it's actually enormous compared to the size of your body. It's an enormous pickaxe. It's like comically large. You can swing it. There's a little tree house here in the middle, which there may be a second giant in here. Sometimes there's loot. Let's go see what's in his house. Yep, so there is a second giant. This one is not the miner, this one is the armored giant, which is easier. But the cool part about that is he drops his giant sword, which, just like the pick, when you picked it up, didn't look that huge, but look how huge this is. It won't even fit on my screen, it's so big. And you can chop at people with it, so it's comically large, massive sword. Well, I'll just show you on some random piece here. You can do this to the thorns, and then break them away. Because normally, they're invincible. Doesn't matter what you use, you cannot pick at the thorns. But with the lamp, what you have to do is burn them up with the lamp, and then you can just bust them away. So you can clear your way through the thorns to be able to get into the building. Here's the Blue Castle door, which disintegrates as you walk through it. Really cool. You just right click on it and it just poof, it disappears. So this is the final castle. This is the final part of the Twilight Forest. Now it's not complete. There's no boss. Unfortunately. They haven't made a boss. Like a boss. There's a boss room which we'll go to, but there is no final boss. What we've already killed is the hardest it gets. Okay, so there's enemies inside the force fields. Yeah, whatever their plans were for this final place, it probably will be amazing whenever the guy who made this mod pack does finally finish it. But for right now, the final castle is very much not done. So you would fight your way through those enemies and whatever they plan to do with the force fields. Then climb your way to the top here. And then out here. Alright, so this is going to be the rooftop. So once you fought your way through all that stuff, this would be where the final boss fight is. On the top of this snowy tower here, on top of the castle. But they haven't finished it yet, so you can read it right here. It says, "Final boss here, you win. You can join the Twilight Forest Discord server to follow the latest updates on this castle and other content." There's the website. So yeah, nothing as of right now. It's just a big crate with nothing. So, final boss here, you win. That's it. That's the end of Twilight Forest. Once you see this screen, that's it. That's the end. So, I think I've done a pretty good job of showing all the different boss fights and what you can do with Twilight Forest. And if you have any questions, please comment in the description here, and I'll get back to you and let you know. If there's anything I missed, please let me know. But as far as I know, this is it. Those are all the bosses, and now we're done. So that was it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye-bye.